What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Mell with Marty's GMC here in Kingston, Massachusetts. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this 2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD Denali Ultimate. So let's get into it. All right, so I know it's been a while since I've shown off one of these trucks, but I pulled into the lot today and I knew I had to show you all this one because it is absolutely gorgeous. If you're new to the channel, what I'm gonna do is a quick walk around the exterior of the truck, show you some of the highlighted features there. Once we're done, we'll go over the interior and I will show you the window sticker as well. However, I don't have a digital version. I usually like to put that up on the screen, so we'll actually have to look at the physical one on the truck. Just to kick things off, you can see we've got our lock, our unlock, remote start, drop the tailgate panic button. You can see our GMC logo on the back. One thing I wish, because this is an Ultimate, I do wish that on the key fob they went with Vader Chrome on here. Just a small little thing, but I always thought that would have been nice. All right, so starting with this, I mean, this thing looks just so good. Paint on this, sterling metallic, might be my favorite color on this truck. And if you followed me for a while, you know I'm really biased to just the contrast that white trucks give you, but this looks killer. MSRP $94,000. It's an Ultimate. It's got pretty much everything. We're going to start with the front end. You've got that big, bold Denali grille, finished, of course, in Vader Chrome. Vader Chrome GMC logo in the center. You've got the new revised headlights, black housing. You still have that C-notch. It's still very GMC, but you are losing a little bit of that C. You know, it doesn't wrap around as tightly. Maybe I would like it if they pulled it in a little bit more, but you know, I'm being kind of nitpicky. Love the black housing. I do love that you see like little features like GMC inside the housing. And someone commented a while back, I don't know how true this is, but they said a lot of this branding that you're seeing inside all the lights and on all these little parts is to stop fraud and fake parts. How true that is, I don't know, but it makes sense to me. Down on the side of the bumper, you've got that new 2500 badge. Down here even further, you've got our fog lights. We've got our front parking sensors. We've got our front tow recovery hooks. Such a good looking truck. And then underneath the GMC logo, you've got the front camera to the HD surround vision camera system and a small little windshield washer. I guess it's not a windshield washer, right? A little washer nozzle to clean that camera off if it gets dirty. 6.6 liter Duramax under the hood. You've got that big functional hood scoop. Yes, it's functional. It's not just there for looks. Unlike a lot of trucks on the market, you just got hood scoops just for the sake of hood scoops. Half the time they're plastic and just stuck on there. On the top of the fender, you've got your Ultimate badging. You can see Allison transmission, Duramax. If you ever see one of the newer trucks, look at this badging. It'll tell you what engine is in the truck. Down low, you get a look at your 20-inch Denali Ultimate wheels. I know this is kind of a controversial topic. People either love them or they hate them. There's another wheel on an HD truck that I'll show you guys in just a second that I think I prefer over this wheel. But these are wrapped in 275/65 R20 Goodyear Wrangler Trail Runner AT tires. You've got your Denali HD branding on the door. You've got your power folding trailer tow mirrors. I'll show you how those work once we get inside. And I'm gonna go ahead and try and step back here far enough that I can get you a full side profile of the truck. Thankfully, this parking spot that I'm standing in right now is empty, so I can give you that full side profile. Just a beauty. Of course, it's a crew cab. On the side of the bed, you've got an easy step here so you can get access. Nice and easy. Put your step, in you go. I'm not a huge fan of the amber corners, or amber markers on the fenders. Probably my least favorite thing on the truck, but you can black those out. I didn't tell you to do it, but you can do it. Looks really good. Around the back of the truck, you've got your easy step rear bumper. You've got your multi-pro tailgate trailer tow packages, of course, all set up, ready to pull the moon if you need to. Rear backup sensors are here. Rear backup camera. This is actually an LED light, so if you're going to hook up a trailer at night, it will actually shine right down on the trailer hitch, make your life a little bit easier. Go ahead and open up the multi-pro tailgate for you. You can see you've got your factory spray and bed liner. You've got Denali embossed right there on the back. Plenty of tie-down hooks with expansion for more if you need to. You've also got your power outlet, LED bed lighting, and over on the left side, you've got your hand grabs. You can just lift that up and it'll help you pull yourself up into the bed of the truck. You know, some people have bad knees. Mine are getting there. Love that sterling metallic paint. I'll see too when I walk back around if we can get the sun to peek out just a little bit, give you guys a better idea on just how nice this paint job is. Give you a look at the back of the cab. You can see you've got your power sliding window, more cameras because you can just never have enough cameras these days. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it, but there is your window sticker. Now I'm shooting this in 4K. Normally, if you follow my content, I like to put the digital version of the sticker up. but I haven't received that yet, so I can't do that. But you can see right here, $94,485. Exterior color, sterling metallic. You've got the Alpine Umber interior, 6.6 Duramax, Allison 10-speed. This thing's stuffed. But let's take a look inside this truck. I'm going to step back so you guys can see the door. Something I always skip. Somebody always says, you always skip the door. Well, I didn't skip the door this time, so you can't give me any grief for it. So you've got this really cool like X stitching here. You've got the white piping. You've got double stitched here. Just looks really good. It's supposed to be like a high-end luxury truck. You want that luxury look and feel. They've definitely managed to accomplish that with the Denali Ultimate, in my opinion. Inside, in fact, it makes the regular Denali, as upsetting as it is, just, you look at a regular Denali now and you're like, all right. Here are your Alpine Umber leather seats. You'll notice right here you've got the topographical map embossed in the leather. This is another one of those things. Me personally, I love it. Just, it's super unique. Looks really good. And the leather, it might be difficult to see, but it's like brown and black, almost like mixed together. It looks really nice. Definitely something you want to check out in person. So you've got the embossed leather here. On the back, you've got 10 quart storage compartments. That's on the back on both sides. Once again, just adding that luxury feel. You've got that cross stitching. You've got some white piping here. The contrast stitching looks super nice. Yes, I'm biased. Yes, I'm a fanboy. Armrest drops down, doubles as a cup holder. Hope to God the kids don't put a giant big gulp here and spill it all over your nice Ultimate interior. On the back, heated seats back here, USB-C, USB port, vents. That was a thing for a long time. How many remember that? You've got pockets, or map pockets on the back. More of that embossed topographical map. And then up top, I'll show it to you guys up here, you've got the micro suede headliner. She's a beaut. Let's hop up front. Actually, before we go in, let me see if I can get a peek. Here we go. We got some sun right here. I just want to give you guys a better look at this paint job. Just video is really doing it absolutely no justice, but this paint job is phenomenal. It just looks so good. All right, let's hop up front. Do you have the power steps? I didn't say anything yet. I didn't mention the power steps. One of you guys would have got me in the comments. All right. I guess I'll show you the seat first before we hop all the way in, right? All right, so here's your Denali Ultimate driver's seat. You can see you've got the Ultimate badging right here. Longitude and latitude of Denali. More of that embossed topographical map. Cross-stitching, the piping. Perforated seats. They're heated and ventilated, of course they are. All right. Now, when it comes to the interiors in these, I usually go through everything relatively quickly so you don't have to watch a 45-minute video. However, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever the case may be, please leave a comment down below and I will be more than happy to address those questions. So over on the left side, we've got our power windows, power door locks right here, mirror controls. Here's your trailer tow mirrors, so we can fold those in if we're going to park somewhere. We don't want anyone to take the mirrors off. And then the other button will extend those out. So it's nice that you don't have to have trailer tow mirrors looking like a Dodge with those things out all the time. I'm sure they fold in now, but that was always a running joke back in the day. Memory seat buttons as well. You've got your electronic parking brake, four-wheel drive controls, your mode selector. You've got your headlight controls. Let me turn off the, there we go. Turn off the air. You've got our headlight controls, fog light, spotlight over the bed, your gauge cluster brightness. You've got a 15-inch multicolor heads-up display. I'm going to crank this brightness up, and I will bring the screen up. Hopefully you guys can see that. I will say video does this no justice at all. You're probably seeing it flicker. Doesn't actually flicker, just the way the camera picks it up. But it is a huge heads-up display, and it works really, really well. My only thing for me personally is I'm not a huge fan of these at night. I find it like a little bit distracting, kind of hard to see, but also my eyes are terrible. So that could just be a me problem. Over on the steering wheel, we've got our heated steering wheel. We've got our forward collision alert, our cruise controls. On the back side of the steering wheel, you can see I'm hitting buttons, skipping through all my stations. On the right side of the steering wheel, on the back of the wheel, you've got your volume controls. I'll probably get a copyright strike for that. Bluetooth hands-free controls, as well as your Google Assistant. You've got your fully customizable digital instrument cluster, And if you ever want to customize this, like I think this is kind of a stupid default layout. Let's go over here, right side info. I like to do time and temp. There we go. I think that's a lot better. So you get your compass on the left and then your time and temp over there on the right. Everything on here you can scroll through, like all your different information, everything you need to know about what's going on in the truck. You can do that just by scrolling this wheel. And there's a ton of different customizable options as well. I actually did a whole video on how you can customize it in the way that I think you should. I'll leave a link to that in the comments below. All right, that brings us over to our giant 13.4-inch full-color HD touch display, AM, FM, XM, satellite radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've got Google Assistant. You've got the Play Store integrated into this thing. I'm going to shut this. Does that make it a little easier? Makes it a little bit easier. The camera system is awesome in here. If you crash this truck into something, I don't know what to tell you. They can only make it so easy. This is my favorite camera view. What we're actually looking at is the wheels up nice and close. So if you're going to pull this truck up to a curb or you're in the city somewhere and you don't want to mangle your wheels, it just makes it easier to pull really, really tight up to that curb. You can see what's going on in the bed. I'm going to throw this thing in reverse. There's our, goes with wherever we're going to go. There's a trailer hitch view, another trailer hitch view. Once again, there's every view on planet Earth on this thing. If you back this truck into something, I don't know. There's no help for you. Maybe time to give your license up. The maps display on this looks really, really nice. It is huge. The older navigation systems in the GM trucks, not so great. This one, and I'm not sure if it's because Google bought Waze, but this one I'm a huge fan of. I actually find myself using this instead of my phone, which is not something I used to ever do. Audio system in here is really nice. Some people say it's not. It's the Bose audio system. I think it's plenty, and I'm kind of an audio guy. In my lifted truck, which didn't come with Bose, it's a really junky audio system. I got subs. I replaced all the speakers. If I were to buy this truck, I wouldn't replace any of the speakers. It's plenty good. Down low, you've got your ventilated seats, your heated seats, your digital climate controls, exhaust brake, lane departure warning, parking sensors, drop the tailgate, hazards, traction control, hill descent control. You've got a USB-C, USB port. You've got your trailer brake controller right here. Of course, your cup holders, big center console, ultimate badging again because, you want to know that it's an ultimate. Inside, you've got a power outlet. You've got your wireless charging right here so you can sit your phone down. And something unique to GM, this thing's so cold, is they cool their charging mats to stop your phone. I'm sure you've probably seen your phone overheat. You plug it in, it's in the sun, it gets hot. They cool the charging mat, so that isn't a problem. That's something I actually learned recently. It's not a thing other brands do, or many other brands do. USB, USB-C, organization tray. This truck is sold. There's a sold tag in there, so before you call to try and buy it, I'm sorry. Up top, we've got our glove box. Wood, embossed, topographical map, ultimate. You're kind of getting the trend. You've also got the glove box down low. And then above us, you've got your power moonroof. You've got your LED interior bed lighting, your garage, programmable garage door openers, and then you've got your HD surround vision mirror. Some people love this, some people hate this. I love this. I have it in the Hummer. It's my favorite. I don't know why people don't like it. You can adjust it. Maybe people aren't adjusting it to their liking. You can tilt it. You can zoom in. I think it's the best zoomed all the way out and then tilted so that way you can see if you're on a 3 or 4 lane highway, you can see the entire highway all the way across. Just takes a little bit getting used to. People are just used to the old school way, but this is a way better view than that. I mean, no one's winning that battle, in my opinion. Other things I like to note are just the change of materials in here. GM interiors have come a long way. So you've got the leather, you've got the wood, and then this, it's almost like a brushed aluminum, and then you've got some chrome. It all looks really good. It breaks everything up. It's not too busy, but it's actually stylized quite well. Yeah, I'm biased. Here's your grab handle too in that micro suede interior. Love this truck. If I had a reason to have a diesel, this would definitely be the one. Like I said, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a truck walk around. GM news has been kind of slow. Check me out on TikTok at RealBrianMello. I've been uploading a ton of just automotive news there. As always, I want to thank you all for watching. If you're in the New England area, you're in Massachusetts, come check us out. martysgmc.com, or if bow ties are more your thing, martyschevrolet.com. Tell them you found the trucks on YouTube or you follow me. They'll make sure you get a good deal. Should be the easiest truck buying process of your life. I will see you all in the very next video. Thanks again for watching. I truly appreciate the support.